Hey, it's Fro here, coming to you from Stereo King, where I've got 3 all-new Pioneer radios. So stay tuned. So what's new for Pioneer this year? We're starting off with the Pioneer AVHX1330NEX. We're going to go over to the Pioneer AVHX2330NEX and the AVHX3300NEX. So let me unbox one of these bad boys and show you what we're looking at. So on the back of this guy we have the mic input, the steering wheel control input, satellite and tuner input, single USB, auxiliary input, iData link input, power port, 3 4-volt pre-outs, audio video input, video output, camera input, nav. If you want to add a nav, you can do that. That's the input for that. And antenna input. So on the front of these radios, this is the new GUI. I think it looks great. I think it's a little nicer than the older models. Not an incredible difference. Still basically the same layout. But I don't know, cosmetic, I think it looks a little nicer. Here's the features you get. HD radio, disc, Bluetooth audio. You can do 2 phones for calling, Pandora, Spotify, USB, which could be for Android Auto or Apple CarPlay on this particular radio, and App Radio Live, iPod control if you have an iPod, Sirius XM capability, aux, AV, car audio source and features is going to be with the Maestro module, source off, power off, and rear view camera if we had one attached. Let's go to the home screen. So you can change these to be wherever you want them to be. So say I want Spotify instead of Pandora, I can just switch them out. And then now it's going to be on my front screen. Now this icon over here, if we had App Radio Live, Apple CarPlay, or Android Auto, this is where you'd be launching that. I don't have my phone hooked up right now, so I can't show you. That's your phone calls. Let's go into settings. Your settings are going to be pretty much the same as they were before on the other models. Not much has changed there. Let's take a look at what is different between these 3 radios. So what's the difference between these 3 radios? We're going to start with the 1330. The 1330 has a 6.2-inch screen versus these two both have a 7-inch screen, and it's only going to do Apple CarPlay. It will not do Android Auto. It will do App Radio Live. You should be able to use Waze through App Radio Live if you're a Waze user. Now we're going to go to the 2330. 2330 is a 7-inch screen. It also adds the ability to use Android Auto. Now for the big one. The big one is the 3300. 3300 is actually a single DIN flip-out model. First one of its kind to have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto and App Radio Live. So what's the biggest difference between these and the older models? Main big difference is going to be price. They are definitely a little bit more affordable solution if you want Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. They only have a single USB. The other ones have dual USB, which they still only came with 1 USB. But you did have the ability to do 2 USB. And of course, a flip out. They've never had a flip out. No one's had a flip out to do Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. No one. So if you're interested in learning any more about these products or possibly picking one up for yourself, please feel free to stop by any of our 4 locations. There's Portland, Gresham, Salem, and Aloha. And as always, have a great day!